everyone, Erin and Christy here, and we're going to bring up a topic that's sometimes a little bit tough to talk about. Sometimes people get embarrassed to talk about anxiety and stress, but this is a super real and really big issue for all of us, really. So we wanted to talk about some really important key factors in managing stress and anxiety that are not about when we're in, challenge mode. So I know sometimes we really step it up when we're, on an 8-week challenge or something like that. This is tips for every single day, and we can't really stress that part enough. So one of the main things that we're very diligent about when it comes to managing our anxiety, which is something that we both struggled with over the years, for me, big time. And you have too, right?
Yeah. To the point of not wanting to leave the house, really, because it's just easier to stay home and not deal with anything.
Yeah, we all can kind of get into that mindset.
Yeah.
So Christy leads right into the best first point, which is community. So the number one thing I think that we can do when we're really feeling anxious is just get out, come to a class, call a friend and meet them for coffee.
Yeah, talk to somebody for sure.
Yeah, you don't need to say, oh, hi, I want to talk to you about my anxiety. Just get out of the house and be part of something, and right away you're going to feel better, right?
Yeah.
The other thing that's really, really huge is booze. So sometimes end of a work day, we're hyper stressed. Instead of coming in for a workout, we're like, oh, screw it, I'm just gonna open a bottle of wine. And then what happens? See?
And then you just turn it into wine and food, and you feel like garbage and just regretful of it. Picking something else up that makes you feel good,
Choosing something better, go for a walk, that type of thing. We're pretty diligent about this. We don't drink much because we know how it makes us feel. The other piece is rest and sleep. So, everybody kind of needs a different amount of sleep. For me, it's 7-8 hours. How much do you like to sleep, Steve?
I like 7 hours usually, but if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But 7 hours is, absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. And one of the biggest tips that Christy's talked about before is not bringing your phone into the bedroom. Leave it downstairs, or throw it in a drawer, shut it off. That's one of the biggest things that will kind of get in the way of
I use it for my alarm clock.
Buy an alarm clock.
There's a million different alarm clocks out there that you can buy.
So the last piece is sugar, right? So a lot of times if we're on kind of the sugar train, we have a massive slump in the day. We're feeling down in the dumps, we're feeling stressed, and one of the best ways to boost your mood, it seems, is to grab a sugary treat with your coffee, right? You're like, whew, I feel so much better. I've had a donut, I'm all pumped up.
Yeah.
But it's the worst.
The rush of the sugar and then the crash.
Yep. Sugar is super addictive. Being on a constant cycle of reaching for sugar is definitely gonna make you feel worse. You're gonna not sleep as well, and your energy is gonna be up and down. So those are some simple things that we can do, and these are things that should become lifelong habits. Less booze, really good sleep, ditching the sugar as much as we can, and community, getting out, being around people. So just remember that when it comes to stress and anxiety, there's always small little incremental things that we can do that make a big impact. And also remember to really go back to your mindfulness too. Breathing, trying to stay relaxed. It's all kind of daily work. And that's it on that topic, everybody. Have an awesome day.
Have a good day.